this channel, I'll be featuring readings in regards to love, relationships, money, career, finances, spirituality, and much more. This is a money and career pick a card reading, and we have 3 cards to choose from. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So we'll start with card number 1. If you chose card number 1, then this is your reading. You chose the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a card shows that there are new ideas and new dreams and new aspirations. It shows a light bulb where there's a lot of ideas coming from it. It's kind of like the Go For It card. It's where you're pursuing your dreams and anything that you have in mind. You're using your creativity and your passion to fulfill your dreams. This is also maybe a new or fresh start in your life that awaits you. It could be something new, like a new job, a new course in your education, or it could be an address, or you're taking steps towards some self-improvement. But whatever it is something new that's going to be very profitable to you in the long run. It's also going to be shows a new opportunity is going to come to you, but it's going to be an opportunity where you really love the work you do. It's going to be like you're sure this is what your heart truly desires. So if you're looking to put in any type of application, or if you're a part of some type of venture or a project, it's saying, or some type of business partnership, all this is going to be triumphant, and you're going to be very victorious in the long term. It's also showing that if you are in some type of occupation where you feel like you need freedom from bondage, then you need to break free from this, and that they want you to explore other options. And with the Ace of Wands, it shows an opportunity where you're exploring new territories. You're going into something new. It's saying that you need to release these unhealthy option or bond that you refuse to feel like a victim. So they don't want you to stay somewhere where you're not happy and you feel like, this is all the best I can do. Free yourself from those chains that bond you. They're also showing that this is going to involve some type of travel, where it be like a business trip, or it could be just traveling just for a career in your career field. But whatever it is, it's going to be a very positive outcome in the end. So let's pull some other cards and see what other messages we get. And you got the 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So the reading is showing that you may be suffering from some type of fear change. That's where the feeling like you're being in bondage comes from. The 4 of Pentacles is a card about being complacent. So you may be afraid to leave a certain job, or maybe afraid to change into a new career field. They're saying that you could be just very complacent and you're just wanting to kind of play it safe, per se. But you want an environment where you feel safe and you feel stable, but you're not prone to making any major changes. Maybe you might want to work in some type of organization that's more traditional and conservative, or you might want to work in something totally different that is very fast-paced. Maybe you just need a change in your environment. It says you need to really look at providing yourself with options, and even if it means adding a steady stream of income, so you don't have to worry about your finances. But in your finances, they're wanting to caution you not to be so penny pinching, is what they're saying, where you're focusing too much on increasing your wealth that you neglect all the other areas in your life, or you're just kind of being stingy and don't want to spend it. Like maybe you might refuse to even go out and do certain things because you don't want to spend a lot of money. So you may, by doing that, you're only going to isolate yourself from your family and your friends. So kind of get yourself out of that stench. Free yourself from the bondage that is making you feel so miserable and unhealthy. Now, the Queen of Wands shows that an opportunity is near. This also could be an aspect of you, or it could be someone that you meet in your new workplace. This type of person is very confident, but she is also kind of like a go-getter. She's very independent, but her light is so strong. People really gravitate to her. The Queen of Wands is someone that liberates a lot of confidence and a lot of warmth. If you do get an opportunity, like a job opportunity, this will be an opportunity where you really will shine, and you will show others your confidence and also your new ideas and inspirations. It says the reading is saying that you need to let go of any type of worry or fear about change. But this queen can also maybe be some type of mentor or boss that you come in contact with. She's going to be a very fun-loving and a very exciting person to work with. And she'll make you feel good about any type of achievements, or just make you feel good about actually just being at work. It's also saying that she may even inspire you to start off some type of new business or some type of new adventure. But she's a person that you really can look up to and learn from. It also is going to help you in anything that you try to do, as far as like a business or even in your career field. Now, the Scar card shows that you doing this change is going to make a turn for the better. You're going to be on the right track, and the outcome to this change is going to be very positive. The Star card comes when we are kind of losing our faith or just afraid, and it could be someone that comes to your aid, like unexpected help that could come your way. But in a career, it suggests that you're wanting to be in a job that is where you are going to receive like accolades for your achievements, but also it's going to be work that you really are proud of. And you're going to be more willing to share your success with others. You don't want to work in an environment that's like a corporation. You want to work in an environment that is more meaningful, where you're making an impact on people. Because you could be the type of person that's wanting to be more nurturing, or you have a lot to offer to people. But this saying, if you do make this change financially, your finances are going to really benefit, and you'll have everything that you need. Now, this Queen of Pentacles is also another mentor or a manager that you might come in contact with when you make this career change. She is more of a busy bee and very resourceful. She can do it all. The Queen of Pentacles is also a sign of financial independence. So it's a sign that you will get a job that's going to get you on that level where you can really depend on yourself. But as far as a mentor or manager, she could also be someone who is very logical and very practical. A lot of people look up to her, and she has a very solid reputation. So this could be really someone that is going to ensure that you achieve a level of success in your career. And she's really a good business partner. So if you're thinking about going into some type of business, she's someone that will definitely be of some help to you, and also a very good business partner as well. She is very sympathetic to her family and her friends, so she will be definitely a help. Now, this King of Wands is also a mentor. He is very experienced, but he has the respect of a lot of people. A lot of people kind of looked up to him because he's very ambitious, but he's also motivational. And he too can be a very good business advisor. So let's pull some money block cards and see what blocks would have to your money. So imaginary blocks can block your money. They're saying that the fears of being blocked or having many obstacles to face are imaginary. So they're saying decide what is really real. It is time for you to think of obstacles that you most fear or as the stagnant aspects of your current situation and ask if they are real or imaginary. You might be surprised that none of these really exist. So I think that goes back to the fear of change, of being complacent and also staying in bondage. You may be thinking that that is some type of imaginary block, but they're saying to ask yourself if it really is a block or mostly your fear. So they're saying that you need to remove those blocks so that you can move forward to the next opportunity that is there for you. And also a fear of losing control. So they're saying if you try to control the outcome on all aspects of your life, you're going to lose the grip on situations and start let them unfold naturally so you can see better opportunities than the ones you're focusing on. So I think that goes back to the freedom from bondage card, where it's saying you need to break free of anything that you feel is not working for you or is unhealthy for you. If you loosen that, you could better opportunities will come to you after you let go of fear. And also the fear of missing out, often wishing that you were somewhere other than where you are right now. Sometimes you might be wishing that you be somewhere else, but they're saying stop wishing and just do it. So that goes back to the fear of change. If you keep staying in that fear, you'll never do anything. So they're saying that the time has come to go for it. As it said in the first card, the Ace of Wands, go for what it is that you're wanting. It's saying you haven't missed the boat, but just because you see others racing around in their boats, what matters right now is how you're going to move forward. And remember, it's never too late. So let's pull some advice cards and see what advice cards have. Okay, so the first advice is new money, and it's saying that new money is coming to you. So that goes back to the Queen of Pentacles, where I said that you were going to get financial independence. It says whatever you've been working on is going to be profitable, and you should consider maybe creating a new source of income. And if you have a money-making idea, they're saying go for it. Just do it. And someone may give you a gift of money. So with the Queen of Pentacles being as very sympathetic as she is to her family and friends, this could be someone, and also the King of Wands, as he is also very generous when it comes to doing, anything that is going to be profitable and you're going to achieve some financial type of freedom. He would be the type of person that could be that helping hand or give you that gift or help you in some type of way. Or you might even get some type of bonus or a raise at work. But you have natural talents and gifts and abilities that are just waiting to be discovered. So I think that goes back to, I think I said it in the Star card or either in the Queen of Wands, that they're wanting you to use your creative and artistic abilities. They're wanting you to discover that and explore them. And they're saying you're going to also manifest, that you have all the tools that you need to increase your income. You have the ideas, the dream, the ambition, and all the skills to increase your income now. And that good fortune is going to come to you, and an opportunity may come to you where you can showcase this talent. So this could be this job opportunity that's going to come sometime in a week's time, or maybe with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be somewhere between start of fall or winter. But there is a new opportunity that is on its way. And with this opportunity, you will get the recognition that you deserve. Your money is going to be looking very good and solid. And whatever you're working on, you will win the respect of others. So I think I mentioned that with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, that those people are already in that position. So working with those people will also help you gain the same respect. You can also even get some type of leadership position, or you get the recognition that you deserve. It's a good time for you to invest in some type of business That's what it was saying in the triumphant card, where it was saying any type of investment or joint venture is going to be successful. And with if you do happen to have someone or meet someone that's similar to the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Wands, then they will be two people that would be willing to make that investment or help you with that. But they're saying that your finances are going to look good, they're growing, and this is a good time for you to invest. So they're saying to set a strong foundation, and you will see the fruits of your labor. So let's pull some Angel of Abundance cards and see what advice your angels have. Okay, so the first advice is savings. So they're wanting you to make a savings, put away some money aside for the future. It's saying that you consistently save for your future is saved. So do your future self a big favor and consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and a path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. So that goes back with having a career or a job opportunity where you're focusing on your life purpose and it's what you truly desire and wish for. So having the savings is going to take care of that and ensure that you can stay more focused on that instead of worrying about how you're going to make ends meet. Unlimited ideas, saying that your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas and guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. So that goes back with the Ace of Wands, where it says new ideas, new sparks of inspiration. They're saying those are divinely guided. So if you follow that idea, it's going to be divinely guided and it's going to come into fruition where it's going to make it where it would be very profitable to you later on. And then they're saying pay yourself first. They're saying make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you have all your savings to invest in your present and also in your future. So those are your messages. I'm sending you so much light, so much love, and angel blessing. If you chose card number 2, then this is your reading. You chose the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles shows that you have planted your seeds, or you're waiting for your abundance and success to materialize. So this ace shows that you will secure a offer, could be like a job offer or maybe something in your career field. But this opportunity will feel like it's a golden opportunity, and you'll be at the right place and the right time for you to receive it. It's also saying the reading is showing that if you're thinking about maybe furthering your education or looking for a new job or another type of career field, that help is going to be offered to you. And in this opportunity, you're going to gain a lot of financial security and that you'll be able to save money towards the end of the year. So the reading is also showing that if you're looking to invest in some type of business, your hobbies could turn into some type of money-making idea, or you could turn those hobbies into that will be very profitable in the long run. Now, they're also showing that you have all the skills and abilities to achieve this. You have all you need to make anything that you want happen. You have the skills, the credentials, the abilities, the health, and the resources. But if you're still looking to be offered, or you need help, or need some type of assistance, they're assuring you that aid is coming to you. Aid could come in the form of someone who has affection for you, but they also want to see you succeed with any type of project or advance in your current position. If you're looking to apply for a loan or a property, that it's a green light that this will be successful. They're saying you can go ahead with any type of work-related plans. So let's pull some other cards and see what other messages we get. Okay, so the reading is showing that this could be an opportunity that you may have done in your past. This opportunity shows that you could be working with youth or with young children, but whatever this opportunity is, this opportunity will really bring out your creative and artistic side, and you may even get rewarded for any type of past efforts. So maybe you might get like a gift of money, or someone may maybe give you some type of inheritance or some type of trust. But whatever it is going to prove to be rewarding in the end. Now, the Queen of Cups is a sign that you will get a position where you're looking to have more meaning in life or make some type of impact. So maybe you want to be in an organization or a company that is more nurturing, where you benefit and you have your value. You're doing work that's more valued, or and you're also seeking an environment where you can really truly be yourself, because you know that money isn't everything. And that's what the card is saying. It's basically you trying to find an opportunity where you are finding a purpose, but you also are pretty much going to be content in life. Now, in your finances, it's warning to not do any type of emotional spending. Maybe you might be making a purchase that was more like on the impulse. But if you do spend any money, make sure you're spending money on things that you know you can afford, not just on wants versus needs. Now, the Knight of Pentacles shows you will get a job offer that will be very rewarding in the end. This job offer is something that's going to be may seem a little bit conservative, and kind of like you're doing a routine. But it also offers something rewarding and valuable in the end. The Knight of Pentacles also can stand for a person that you meet in this new career field or opportunity. This is the type of person that's very hardworking, very dependable, and he is a valuable asset to the company. He takes a very serious approach to his job, and he makes sure that he is prepared. He just wants to make sure that everything is done right. Let's say that. So if you are looking for a job, make sure that you kind of keep track of all the places that you have applied. Make sure that when you go into interviews, that you present yourself as someone that is very dedicated and hardworking, and that would be sure to secure you that position. Now, the Lover's card shows that you may be also facing a decision when it comes to a particular job or career opportunity. It's saying that you may be making a lot of choices depending on, like, maybe one job might pay more than the other, but you might not be as content or happy in that position, or maybe you might make a choice to get a job that pays a lot more, but you might not be as content or fulfilled in that position. So it's really a choice of really analyzing and looking at what you value and what you want in a job or a career. Now, the Lover's card also shows that there may be some type of business partnership that might come out of this opportunity. With the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, these two people do make a powerful combination, because they both share a common goal, and they will benefit each other in the long run. And it could be even some type of romance that might develop. So maybe you are that Queen of Cups, and maybe you are that Knight of Pentacles, that might form a very valuable and beneficial partnership. Or maybe y'all might even just be business partners. But whatever it is, it will be successful, because there is a good equilibrium between you all. Or maybe you might even want to start, like, maybe sharing your assets or sharing your money. But in all, y'all, both of you have a common goal in mind. And then this opportunity also is going to allow you to be more self-reliant. You're going to be in an income bracket where you're going to be making a very substantial and decent income than what you may have done in the past. Whatever it is, you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. Getting tongue-tied in the end. But it's also saying that you still have to keep your guard up when it comes to any type of opportunity. Just be careful about making sure that you have enough finances to secure yourself. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, it also shows that you may be traveling for this job. Maybe it's some type of business travel because you're going to be at a level of seniority in a company. So, and also if you're thinking about starting a business, you might be looking at something more home-based or something self-made, and you will see the fruits of those labors eventually. So let's pull some block cards and see what would block your money. Okay, well, your love life might block your money. So they're saying be careful with that. Make sure you have an even balance between your love life, because it's saying that it could be somehow causing you to get sidetracked or off balance. But they're saying that don't think that you can't have it all. You can seek a better balance between your work life and your love life. You need to take time to make yourself a priority and realize that you don't have to sacrifice your success for love. And then you might be feeling like someone has the evil eye on you. Maybe that's around you that you wish you destroy your success, or maybe you just feel that way. But they're saying whatever it is, protect yourself. There are several ways to protect yourself from the evil eye. You can burn a candle, make an herbal bath, or wear armor to protect you from any danger that comes your way. And rushing to success will also block your money. So rushing the success won't give you the kind of success that lasts. So you have to be kind of patient. And with the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, it's saying slow and steady wins the race. So the Knight of Pentacles is often like what you would see in a reading as someone who is doing a routine and they're just working and staying dedicated, and eventually they're going to see success as they keep going and doing the same thing. So you just have to be patient and stop trying to achieve overnight success and focus on steady progress. Your success will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. So let's pull some advice cards and see what money advice the cards have. This card kind of popped out, so we'll leave it there. So they're saying that something in your past or some job that you did in your past is going to come back. This could be something that was perhaps maybe an old job or something unfinished, but look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. So I think that goes back to even the money-making idea. Maybe there's an old skill that you forgot about that you need to revisit. Or you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. So it could be a job you did in the past that's about to come back. The next card that kind of just popped out was ask for help. So that goes back with the aid is coming. They're saying help is on its way, but you do have to ask for it. So consider asking for help with regards to your financial problems and look at your financial situations or situation from a new perspective. They're saying you still have some resources that are remaining. So that goes back to that card of saying that there's some other resources, or no, the skills and ability card also says it, where it says resources are there and aid is coming. So that's confirmation that if you ask and you have faith, that there's some other resources that you still have yet to use. And they're also saying that you have a lot of options in front of you. This card kind of reminds me of the Seven of Cups, where it says that you have so many options, but some of them aren't as good as they appear to be. So there are a lot of doors that are going to be opening to you, but they're saying that many opportunities are becoming available to you and you're flooded by so many ideas. But don't get stuck up in doubt when an offer presents itself. So if this offer in the Ace of Pentacles presents itself and it comes at the right time, at the right place, then they're saying seize that moment. But they're also advising you to create multiple streams of income so that way you have something to fall back on. Now they're also advising that you do formulate a partnership. So a partnership could be with this Queen of Cups or this Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, is a very caring and nurturing type of person. She really wants to see you succeed. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very hardworking, but he's also very, centered on stability and security for the future. So these two people will make a very good partnership. So they're saying that you can build relationships that can help you increase your business profits. So perhaps these two people might be good business partners because they're saying that you don't have to do it alone and they want you to make use of any available resources. And you may receive money or an offer from someone you know. So it could be, I think I mentioned it in the Six of Cups. They're saying you may get a gift of money. It could be a gift of money from someone like the Queen of Cups or the Knight of Pentacles. They want to make they want to ensure that you succeed in anything that you want to do. And also patience. I think it said that in the other card where it was talking about rushing to success. So this confirms the rushing to success card as a saying to be patient, and they're basically not rushing to the success but waiting on divine timing because it will require you to have faith while you're shown the way. So you may feel tired or you may be out of balance, but the universe is forcing you to rest and recover. Money can be slow coming in or you might be unsatisfied with your finances, but no, it's just temporary because a new offer is coming sooner than what you think. So let's pull some angel cards and see what advice your angels have. First advice from your angels is have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting as it is offered to you. So that goes back to the Ace of Pentacles where they're saying an offer is going to be made to you, but you also need to ask for help. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. So be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. And focus on your priorities. They're saying where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. So even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And it is safe for you to receive. So it's saying the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So those are your messages. I'm sending you so much light, so much love, and angel blessings. If you chose card number 3, then this is your reading. You chose the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is a card in the reading. It shows that there's an offer that's going to be offered to you, whereas you're going to be full of abundance and prosperity. This offer could be in the form of a career or a job opportunity, but it promises to be a fulfilling position where you're going to feel very revitalized, and you're also going to be able to use your artistic and creative abilities. They will be utilized. It also is saying with this opportunity, there is a need for you to follow your intuition. You need to, if your intuition is feeling like you need to do something else, like maybe do something that is part of your life purpose, they're saying that you need to follow it and trust it. This opportunity could also be a opportunity that requires some type of business move. So you could maybe move for your job or change your office or change offices, or if you're unhappy or bored at work, you might consider doing something different or becoming more adventurous. And this opportunity could come in the form of some type of re-enlistment. So a company or a former employer may enlist your service again after laying you off, or a client returns after disappearing for a while. They're also saying that even if you're in a current job, your current job is very secure, but your boss may not even want to lose you. But if you are currently out of work, they are saying that you need to expect to find something lasting and more dependable. And with the Ace of Cups, this opportunity is showing within a month's time. So the Ace of Cups normally comes at a time when you're really thinking about what direction you would like to go in life. You may possibly be at a job, like the other cards mentioned, that you're not very happy or you're not very motivated, and you might becoming very emotionally exhausted or not even really excited about the work anymore. You want to start a new path, and you don't want to have to come to work and have to put on some type of facade or persona just to get through the day. You want an opportunity that's going to give you the ability to use your own personal creativity, and you're going to really feel like you're bringing your true self to the job or the career. So the Ace of Cups shows that this is a good possibility for money, something new. So it's saying that you could find a new job or a career opportunity or maybe even business, but it's going to come just in time when you thought that all hope was lost, or your money may not have been as stable as you once had it. You may even get some type of extra work on the side, or there's a possibility that someone may give you a gift of money, but it's an indication that your finances are going to be okay, even if you feel like you're on your last leg. So let's pull some other cards and see what other messages we get. Okay, so the reading is showing that perhaps you may have been going through an ongoing battle at maybe in your job or in your career field. You may have felt like you had to constantly defend yourself and defend your position, and you may have felt like you had to always explain yourself about why or what you did on the job. You always had to feel like you had to prove yourself, and it may have made you feel like maybe your job might have been under threat. But they're saying if a layoff has occurred, it's best for you to kind of cut your losses, because they're saying that even though this loss may have come unexpectedly, this opportunity was a necessary change. Sometimes things have to change, and it could be like a blessing in disguise. So it's like a card that I had where it says what appears to be a problem may actually be a best blessing in disguise, as it's going to open like new opportunities and new doors to you. So with the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like confirmation that there is going to be a lot of other opportunities or options to choose from. And they're saying that some opportunities may not be as good as they appear to be. So it's very important for you to do your research, stay in your own creative imagination, because it's saying imaginative ideas, but also be careful of any type of get rich quick schemes. Really do your research. If it's like a business opportunity, something of that sort. With the Queen of Swords, this could have been someone that you encountered in a work-related setting, or maybe in your career field. This Queen of Swords was the type of person that it could be very intimidating, but she's also someone who is very intelligent and able to analyze and investigate, and solve business problems very effectively. She could have been a very good manager or consultant, but she's kind of like the type of person that really you have to just kind of be direct, and
she's kind of like direct and brutally honest. But and you may encounter her in a new role, so it's just, I guess, like a warning that you may encounter this person. She kind of could be like very hard to please, but she's also a very strong role model within a work environment, because she's very perceptive and very articulate. She's kind of straight and to the point. So just kind of watch out for that. But financially, the reading is saying that you kind of have to be like that in regards to your finances. You really have to be a little bit more logical and rational. It's like you have to think a lot more with your head and not with your heart, because with the Ace of Cups, sometimes there is and there may be a time where you might do some emotional spending, or you might be spending money unnecessarily on things you can't afford. So they're saying in your finances that you have to kind of leave your emotions out of it and really think carefully about your financial decisions in a more logical and rational manner. Now, the Ten of Cups shows that you may also get an opportunity to be with a more family-oriented type of organization if you are looking to change jobs or a career. But it's going to be an opportunity where you're going to feel a lot of happiness, and you're going to be feeling, it's going to be a more fulfilling position, as we mentioned in the Ace of Cups. It's going to be a position where you're going to feel a strong emotional connection to your work, and you're going to really be living out your life purpose. You're going to have a balance and harmony between your work life and your home life, and this career is going to allow you to do that. It's going to give you like a greater meaning, and you're going to have more of an impact on the people that you deal with, and you're also going to be able to kind of balance your work with your home life. Maybe this opportunity might be provide you with a lot more financial security, where it says domestic security. So it's all about family. So you may be able to balance your financial and your family commitments all at one time, and you'll feel like you're blessed to be granted this opportunity for yourself and your family. Page of Cups shows that if you are given an opportunity, it's very important for you to read the fine print. This offer may come in the form of a letter or a phone call of sorts, is what I'm seeing. So pay attention to any type of letters or phone calls that you get, because it will be coming very soon. The Page of Swords may represent someone that you do work with. There's someone, they may be a little bit younger than you, but they are very enthusiastic to learn. They like to share their ideas. They like to communicate. They like to observe and ask questions to what is happening. They may not be as experienced as you, as they could be graduate, but they're looking to really learn from you, enrich their knowledge. It could be more like a mentoring relationship that you have with this person. And they're saying in your finances, you may want to maybe look at some online businesses or learn more about other markets where you can generate some other type of income along with the current opportunity that you're in. But just really do your research and trust expert opinions about certain businesses that you see. Trust, really do your research is basically what they're saying. So let's pull some money block cards and see what will be a block to your money. A scarcity mindset will block your money. So if you have this mindset, it says this mindset will make it difficult for you to move forward and achieve your goals. So they're wanting you to focus more on your abundance. I think that comes back to the Ten of Swords, where you felt like you were scared to make changes in a type of career, and it was kind of a necessary change that was pushed to you. So they're saying practice feeling more grateful. This puts you in a more positive mind that will allow you to see more opportunities that are around you. And that goes back to the Seven of Cups, where it says there's going to be many opportunities that are going to come to you, but really do your research, because some opportunities may not be as good as they appear to be. Second block would be just winging it. So you can only get so far without a shred of strategy or planning. And I think that goes back to, I think it's the Page of Cups. The Page of Swords. Where it's saying really do your research. So they're not wanting you just to wing it, because you won't get very far without doing any type of plan, research, really reading the fine print. They're wanting you to plan your success. Do as much as you can to prepare, and always have a backup plan and strategies to recover and keep going when things go wrong as you reach the top. So you're maybe on the right path. Don't always anticipate obstacles, but figure out how you can kind of overcome those obstacles. Just don't wing it. And doing it the hard way will also block your money, because they're saying that doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. So kind of try to find an easier way to do it. Take time to work smarter. And I think that goes back to another card that I have. Work smarter, not harder. Find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easy to you will be the things you will find the most success in. Extra card is having a pessimistic attitude will block your money. Seeing only the problems to justify why things can't change. That goes back to the Ten of Swords, where it's talking about the necessary change and feeling like you don't want it to change, but it has to change. So seeing the possibilities, becoming more aware of the trap that your language creates. And I think that goes back to where you may have to move, because where you're bored or unhappy with work. So they're saying become more aware of the trap that your language creates, and don't be so quick to look at the negatives instead of thinking about all the possibilities that could come from a particular situation. Don't stay in an opportunity where you're bored and unhappy. Do something to make changes, because if you stay in that pessimistic attitude, they're saying you won't see the possibilities and the opportunities that will be presented to you. So let's pull some advice cards and see what advice they have. First card is grow up. It's time for you to step into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. They're saying don't rely on others to help you and care for you. This is your mess to clean up. Avoid depending on someone else's income. You have all the skills to make it on your own. And they're also saying to beware. Be prudent. Things are not what they seem. Be careful who you talk to about your money or any type of business matter. And don't make any type of financial commitments at this time. So I think that goes back to the Page of Swords, where they're wanting you to read the fine print, do your research, ask questions before you just be careful about what you're committing to. Also saying settling. They're saying perhaps it's time to ask yourself if you're getting paid what you're worth. And that goes back with the Ace of Cups, where it's saying that you're thinking about making a change because you may not be motivated or you feel excited about doing it, and you might be settling. So they're saying, ask yourself, are you getting paid what you think you work? And don't settle for a dead-end job where you don't see any opportunity for growth. Though your money is stable, you won't be making enough to keep you happy. Staying in a job that doesn't make you happy is going to really overwhelm you over time. And then goals. They're saying set goals. Don't let the world lead you or take the steering wheel and take control of your life. Set goals. It's a good time to write down your goals and your aspirations, what you want, what you're thinking about having, and focus on creating and maintaining a budget. So that goes back with the Ace of Cups, where it was saying in your finances that make sure that you don't emotionally spend on things that you can't afford. Make and create a budget that you can maintain so that your finances will be more stable in the long term. The other advice is you may be comfortable. Though you're not exactly rich, you will be comfortable whatever choice you make. It's saying you're entering the most comfortable period of your life and your finances are going to be in a state of balance. at this time. Pull some Angel of Abundance advice cards and see what advice the angels have. So the first advice is gratitude. So make a gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So they're saying keep your faith and hope and know that this opportunity is going to come to you. And it's through gratitude. They're saying that gratitude is a form of prayer. So when you have gratitude for what you have, the universe will reward that with more opportunities and more abundance. And they're also saying block out any distractions. So your life is, they're saying that your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention right now. So it's a time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. And they're also saying to visualize abundance. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. So hold a steady vision of what is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So those are your messages. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and angel blessing.